What's up, everyone? Sorry I haven't been posting a lot. I've been really busy and, well, I've been really busy with mostly the stuff I'm going to show you today. So, let's get into it. So, I created a sort of game development studio recently to hopefully make some better games and to learn a lot on the way. So, this is one of the games we're working on. I'll show you both games that we're working on. We're making a simulator, a hammer simulator, and we're making a horror game. And this, I will warn you though, this game, it is sort of the main map, or at least the first chapter map, is definitely going to be a hotel. So it is not. I just want to say it's not a ripoff of Doors in any way, just because it's a hotel. Like it's going to look completely different. It's just going to be completely different, and the lore is going to be completely different. So everything's going to be completely different. So don't be saying this is a ripoff of Doors. But anyways, if we come in here, this is what the map is going to look like, or at least a mock-up of what the map might look like. The wallpaper, I think that we might change the wallpaper. It just looks a little bland right now, but let me know what you think in the comments. But this is what we have so far. We have a chandelier, we have some assets over here, looks really nice. Then we got down here, we got this thing, the little rug, and then so that's sort of a mock-up. And then if we go over here, this is actually the first cutscene. I'm not going to show you the cutscene because it's really good, but it's also still in the works, so it's not quite done yet. But this is where the cutscene is. Basically, it starts here, it goes over here. See, as you can see, there's a little camera there. Let me see if I can select it. I don't think I'm going to be able to select it, but oh, here it is. The camera is right here, so you go. Oh, here's another camera right here. It's so hard to select these things. Oh, but oh yeah, it's right here. So the camera will start over here, and then it'll come over here, and it'll be positioned here. This guy's going to start talking, and then we come over here. It'll go through the door, and then it'll come over here to the detective guy, which ties into the lore. So there's a lot of lore for this game, which is also still in the works because the game's not done. But yeah, so this is where the cutscene is going to be. It'll change a lot. Some of these guys, these are honestly just placeholders for now, I think. And we might change the entire scope of it, but that's what we have so far for that. And then coming over here to the main lobby area, this looks completely different from the rest of the map, but it ties into the lore completely. So yeah, a lot of things I'm saying are tying into the lore. What is this? Oh, I think it's just a smog stain or something. But yeah, everything in this game will tie into the lore. This also does. It looks completely different, and you'll probably be really confused when you get into the game, especially from starting from an area right here, because this is like a factory sort of a thing. That's all I'm telling you. It's a factory. I'm not telling you anything else about what it is, but there'll be clues in the game for it. But when you go into here, and then when you get into the actual like hotel map, it'll look completely different. So good luck to all those people who didn't look at any of the lore. But yeah, so that is the horror game we have so far. It's basically, the reason we're making this horror game is because of the original game, which was for a game swap. The 6 devs make a game without six devs make game without communication. It's based on that game, so it's gonna have like more or less the same mechanics, but you guys really like that game, so we're making it like a legitimate game for it, like lore and everything, like mechanics, all that. It'll have the same base mechanics of like, finding the papers, and then the monster kills you, stuff like that. And the monster's very unique, so when he sees you, you have 3 seconds, and then you have to run away. So if he sees you, 3 seconds, right? And then as soon as those 3 seconds are up, he'll charge at you, and you'll most likely die, unless you can get around a corner really quickly. But if he does see you, it'll play some music, and then you have to get away. And also, a little sneak peek here, the monster is a robot. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, next game. Also, I would like to note that both of these games, if you want to see like updates and stuff, join the Discord. It's in the description. Also check Twitter. I'm going to be posting updates pretty much anywhere I have socials. So yeah, and lots of updates are coming. This game looks phenomenal already. Like, it's not even like half done, and it still looks phenomenal. So good job to Dank. He's the one who did a lot of the modeling and stuff like that. But just looking at it, it doesn't look that good, right? But if we join in the game here, it looks pretty cool. So there's hammers, right? This is the admin hammer. It's pretty big. It's not really rotated correctly, but we'll deal with that later. This is the main hammer, like the starter hammer, the wood hammer. So the goal of the game is essentially to smash things. So right now, just for testing, there's just these boxes, and down here in the output, let me just zoom in right there. So you hit it, right, and it just does some damage, right? And each hammer, so the next hammer is the iron hammer, and then it's the stone, or no, the stone hammer's next. These are all out of order, but we'll fix that later. But each one, this one does 2 damage, and actually this one is the Titan hammer. This one looks really cool. I modeled this one. If I filmed the entire thing and talked and did all that, if you want to see a video for that, let me know in the comments, because this hammer was pretty cool to model and really fun. So yeah, and it turned out really good. So I can show you the entire process of making a hammer and putting it in the game like this. But yeah, so you smash things like that. Each box, so the bigger boxes will have more HP, and I destroyed that box, so it's gone. It disappears. But these boxes will eventually get turned into trees and stuff. Right now, you can't destroy these. Well, I mean, you can knock them over, I guess, but you can't actually destroy them. But you will be able to destroy them eventually. So yeah, and it'll have some cool VFX and stuff like that. So yeah, a lot to look forward in this game. There's also name tags. So it says that Scroof Guy, but mostly it'll just say your rank in this. And I don't even know what it's gonna say yet, but there'll be name tags and stuff. So this is the main shop area. This is where you'll buy hammers. And once again, thank you to Dank. He actually modeled this entire thing, and it looks phenomenal. This looks like a really cool. The only thing I will say that this color scheme on the building is a little weird. Let me know in the comments what you think about it, but we might be changing the color scheme a little bit, but I don't really know why it's over here, but this is the shop. So you go in here, the UI, it's gonna be fixed a little bit later. It looks a little weird right now, but it'll be fixed eventually. But it somewhat works. You can't buy anything, but you can sort of go through each hammer. So yeah. That's pretty cool, and you can't actually get out of it. Wait, I didn't even realize that. There's no way to actually get out of here. Let me just reset my character. Okay, that didn't do anything either. But yeah, that is the hammer simulator. If it actually stops the game. My game may or may not have broke. Oh, there we go. Now we're chilling. Yeah, that is the hammer simulator. Looks really nice. Let me know, hammer. Oh, we also have pets over here. But if you click one of these buttons right here, you can click them. It just kind of breaks the game if you do, so don't click them yet. But yeah, that is the game so far. There's going to be pets, all the simulator stuff, you know. There's going to be the starter pet, the second pet, the third pet, and then there's going to be different areas to get to. I think instead of just doing the generic, jump up until you get to the top and stuff like that, I think it'll be cooler if it was just portals or something. But let me know if you want to see the cloud jumping and all that. Just let me know. But there's also this hammer, which hasn't really actually been put into a hammer form yet, but it's just a sort of cool hammer that looks cool. That's basically it. But yeah, that is the game. Here are the hammers, trees, hitboxes over there. Yeah. Let me know what you think.